Hello everyone, Sodor Wooden Adventures here with another video of some new Troublesome Railway items that I have recently gotten for my Troublesome Railway collection. So let's get into it. The first new item we're going to take a look at is Tiger Moth. Now Tiger Moth's an item that has eluded my collection for the longest time now. It's an item that I always wanted as a kid, but I'm happy to say I finally have gotten this item to add to my collection. And if you guys remember in my first Troublesome Railway collection video that I uploaded a few years back now, I actually made a custom Tiger Moth. Now, Tiger Moth's mostly made of plastic, well the wings are, but the body of the plane is made of wood. Now, Tiger Moth's dated my phone will focus in. It's 2001. Tiger Moth was a pretty rare item when it sold back in the day. You could only get him in the Sodor airfield set or in a free pack that came with Boko and Lorry Free. So that was Tiger Moth. The next item is another grade Troublesome truck. This is my fourth grade Troublesome truck that I have gotten. I surprisingly have managed to have gotten 4 grade Troublesome trucks within the past month. Now I'll probably end up getting a 5th one eventually, because the goal was to get 5 of these that I wanted to get for my collection. Now this grey Troublesome truck is dated 1997. Now the other ones that I have in my collection, pretty sure I have another one that's dated 1997, and then there's one that's dated 1996, and one that's from 2002. So that's the grey Troublesome truck. Next up we have Gator. Now Gator I could have gotten many times now, but I just hadn't worried about getting him in particular till now. See, Gator's printed on the bottom here. Gator's dated 2012. This, pretty sure one of the items Mattel made before the Troublesome Railway line got changed to Thomas Wood. So that's Gator. Next up we have Dustin. It was an online exclusive. Now Dustin I'm going to make a separate video of, which will be a discussion video on him, where I'll go more into detail about him. So look out for that video that will be coming to the channel probably after this video. Next we have Phillips. Phillips is also another Mattel item. Here we have sea-soaked or sea-covered Victor. Now, I almost could have gotten Victor comes to Sodor, which I'm kicking myself now for not getting it because it now sold out on eBay, but I managed to get this version of Victor though. The next item we have is skiff. Skiff's an item I've been looking to get for a while now. It's a pretty cool item. Yeah, you can spin him around. Then the mask you can pull up and down. Next up, we have the 2002 version of James. Now, I do have an older James that doesn't have the stripes or the gold dome at all, but I've been wanting to get a newer version of James for a while now to have in my series, because my original James is a bit beaten up now and kind of wanted a newer James. I still might use my original James in my series, but I'll probably end up going with this version of James though instead. We'll see. I haven't made up my mind yet. Oh, this is actually dated 2003. Huh. Though, I think this did originally come out in 2002 though. It was either 2002 or 2003. Someone in the comment section could tell me. Though I think right though in saying it is from around that time period. Next we have 2002-2003 version of Edward. Now, like James too, I do have an older Edward in my collection, but the Edward, my original Edward had a flat tender, while this one the coal is like molded on to the tender or glued onto the tender, and I always felt weird that all my other engines had like this sort of coal on the tender, while my Edward, it was a flat tender. So here's Edward. Now this Edward will I'll be using in my series, like the James I just showed you. Now I actually have another Edward here, which is a tied out Edward that came in a set with Spencer, which I forget the name of the set now, but it came with the Duke and Duchess's coach that was exclusive to that set. This Edward I wanted to get in particular to use in a episode I currently have in mind for season 1 of my series. And last but not least, in this big haul of Thomaswood Railway items, we have Frida, who's one of the more newer characters in the Thomas and Friends TV series. Now, I have not watched the Great Race movie that Frida was in, but I wanted to get this Frida to use hopefully in the World War II movie that I have planned. Look at the tender here. That has 409 on the side. This is also a one of the last Mattel items that Mattel made in the Thomaswood Railway line before it all got rebranded. That was Frida. That comes to the conclusion of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.